Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Destiny. I'm Death from Above. It's a very majestic view I've got right here, overlooking all of the Cosmodrome. But I want to bring you a video about a gun. We got a gun right here. We're going to talk about it. It's a gun that I've had a pretty good amount of experience with, and that I'm pretty excited to get back into. So we're talking about the Khvostov, the exotic Khvostov, the fan service exotics, the Swiss Army knife of guns. The Khvostov 7G-0X. So what I like to do in these videos is talk about a gun in Destiny, go over the base stats, look at its performance, look at my version. Since it's an exotic, it'll be your version too. And then we'll get into some PvE and PvP gameplay. So if that sounds like fun, let's do it. We're going to give a rundown on the Khvostov. Now, I do this on live on Twitch sometimes, so if you want to check that out, link is in the description. I stream there every day, pretty early in the morning, but every day. But let's get into the Khvostov. It reads, an ancient instrument of war, renewed and enhanced by light, not unlike you. So I like the idea of the Khvostov. It is a bit of a fan service exotic because it is an exotic weapon that came from the original Khvostov, which I think I broke down to get the exotic quest for the new Khvostov. Yeah, I don't have an old Khvostov. I only have the new one. But anyway, it was the first gun you got in Destiny, kind of an homage. When I don't know when did it come out? I can't remember exactly when it came out. I guess Rise of Iron is when it came out. Kind of an homage to the Destiny players of old that started out with the Khvostov, held on to it, and it was just a different looking and sounding gun than any other gun in Destiny. And they made it exotic, and they made it a Swiss Army knife. So you can do anything you want to with this gun in many ways, but I've been doing one thing only, and it's been a lot of fun. So it is a whatever impact you want it to be auto rifle. It's got two settings. It's got 900 RPM to get that low impact, and it's got 450 RPMs to get that mid to high impact. It's a little bit different than the mid impact, a little bit lower than the high impact, so kind of sits there in a little bit of a sweet spot, I would think. It does have the intrinsic perk of lightweight, so when held, this weapon grants +2 character agility, which I actually do notice, and it's pretty useful. I leave mine on the classic scope because the modernized scope I think has a little bit more zoom, and I don't actually like that. I like the classic scope for the optimized range and stability, but I always leave it on automatic. The problem with this gun and the burst fire or the semi-auto is it doesn't actually change much. It's still an auto rifle at heart. So putting it on these modes just means you miss out on some DPS. At least in my mind. I could be wrong, correct me if I'm wrong, but I leave it on automatic. Now, there's a lot of options you can run here. Hammer forge, rifled barrel, brace frame, rangefinder, counterbalance, extended mag, 450, 900. The version I've been running right now, I've been having the most fun, and I'm going to call it the Workhorse version. Full auto, rifled barrel, counterbalance, 450 RPM. Now, this is a pretty strong setup in my mind for what I've been doing. So let's talk about some PvE and PvP gameplay with the Khvostov. PvE, it's the gun you start out with. It's still the same, it still feels the same, it still sounds the same, it's still just as awesome, even though the original version was pretty crap. But the Crucible was pretty interesting. But we're talking PvE, so the Khvostov in PvE, it works like an auto rifle. You expect it to work. Mine, I used it at 450 RPM pretty much the whole time. And I had a lot of success with it. And I mean, PvE, you can only have success or you die. So I liked it. It's not my favorite choice for PvE. Groups of enemies, it was working, but the mag size was a little. I wanted about 5 more bullets in that mag, and then it would have been the perfect crowd-pleasing weapon. I really think it needs a few more bullets in the mag for a PvE gun. So it was solid. I don't really recommend it for PvE. I think there's a lot more options out there as far as good PvE guns. The Khvostov doesn't really have much of a place in the PvE landscape, but in PvP, I think this is where it gets interesting and where it gets fun because of all the options. Whatever the meta may shift to, as long as auto rifles are included in that, the Khvostov will have a place because you can select 900 RPM or you can select 450 RPM. So, like I said, I was running 450 rifle barrel counterbalance to get that extra range and extra stability. And it was just, I'm calling it the Workhorse because I just went into Clash and just did work with this gun. It's not going to win every engagement with every top tier meta weapon, but if you play right, play to the strengths of the gun, get the bullets on them before they get them on you or at the same time, you can usually strafe, be creative with your engagements, use a grenade to double your effectiveness, and just go to town with a Workhorse gun. It's super reliable, Good size mag for PvP. I like the 450 RPM because you're constantly popping them, but you're not running out of bullets. You don't feel like it's wild and crazy. Counterbalance keeps it under control just enough. And rifle barrel gives you very good range. Very, very good range. I didn't notice that much range fall off when I was playing PvP. There is some because it is an auto rifle, but very enjoyable in PvP. A lot of engagements, one-on-one engagements, I was winning, and I was happy about that. It felt good. It felt strong. So it's good to pull this out and dust it off. I know the headshot damage multiplier went up a little bit with 2502. So that's definitely giving it, I say definitely too much. That's giving it, that is absolutely giving it a little bit of a push in the right direction. And I'm enjoying it. So headshots galore, winning engagements, selectability on this gun. I mean, it doesn't have a quote-unquote exotic perk. It's just an exotic with a lot of options. And I actually really like it. The Swiss Army knife of guns. The fun gun of fun guns almost, the Khvostov. I had a lot of fun shooting it in PvP. We'll do a little more on stream, and we'll do a little more later on. So guns lately, man, I'm having a lot of fun with a lot of guns lately. So this is an interesting gun. So what do you guys think about the Khvostov? Is it a gun that you've been using? Is it a gun you've been having fun with? Let me know in the comments. Always interested to know what you think about these guns. What setting do you use on your Khvostov? That's the main big question. And do you have the ornaments? I can't get any ornaments for this gun. I really want these ornaments. Preview. Let me see it. Let me see it. Yeah, we're previewing these ornaments now. Ooh, I like that. I haven't even looked at that yet. Last War Mine. We gotta buy that. So, what do you think about the Khvostov? Are you using it? If you're not, dust it out. Dust it off. Pull it out and have some fun with it. Let me know what you think. But if you want me to take a look at any other guns in Destiny, let me know in the comments. I do get a lot of inspiration from that area, so if you have anything specific, let me know. But until then, and until next time, let me know if you enjoyed this by leaving a like. And then hit the subscribe button if you haven't already. I do videos every day. I do streams every day. Check out the links in the description. I'm active everywhere, every day. Every day. So, until then and until next time, I'm Death Row, and I'll see you later. See you, bye.